What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, August 21st, and we are back with another round of Halloween Horror Nights construction updates at Universal Studios Florida. Let's go ahead and head inside, take a look at everything that they have done in the past week. Yes, we finally have updates in Hollywood. Looks like we are going to have some quote-unquote permanent set pieces here. It's kind of this weird stage. It's a portal is what it's going to be. So it's very interesting. It's going to look a lot better at night, but during the day it is quite interesting looking here. It's got this very interesting painted portal on here. Once again, it looks very strange during the day, but at night it's probably going to look a lot better. And I'm sure we'll probably hide this speaker with some kind of cloth or covering as well. And then the back side of it is the same thing. It's going to be interesting. They might pull this out into the center of the scare zone once the event starts, but yeah, they got it parked off to the side now. So they've got this one over here kind of by the 5 and Dime, and then down towards the Tribute store we've got another one down there as well. The exact same setup on this one over here by the Tribute store. We've got this speaker out front and then yeah, nothing on the back of it. They are definitely not going to be walking on this. You can kind of already see where the foam has chipped away a little bit here. And that is going to do it for the Hollywood section. I was proven wrong. It looks like we are getting some permanent set pieces this year, so nice to finally see some stuff out here this week. I don't think there's any updates over here in the Swamp of the Undead section, but not going to let us back there anyways. It looks like we've got a vine down. Who else? Maybe something else is going on back there, but yeah, I don't think there's any new updates back there anyways. Another thing that I missed last week was that they added the register over here next to the El Mercado food booth. So yeah, we do have a register over here for this one as well. Due to the rain and the way we're making it around the park today, we've finally seeing our first portal of the day. This is just kind of the general one outside of Battery Park, just to kind of show which direction each of the houses and the shows are going to be at. Looks like they've added some supports to this truss work out here by the water's edge. Over here at the bars in Battery Park, they have added a ton of plants and shrubbery to help hide everything, make it look a little bit more presentable instead of just a bunch of steel. Looks like they've added a little bit of mood lighting to these bars. In the front here, we've got this pink underlighting, top-down lighting. I don't know, I'm not too sure what you call that. But then behind the bar itself, they've got some blue lighting shining down for our icons of the year, the sinister and surreal. I have a feeling these colors, pretty sure they tie into those icons there. Because they closed off Central Park for that downed wire or whatever, we're gonna be kind of jumping around the park here a little bit, but over here at the Quiet Place Sting Alley food booth, they've added quite a bit of shrubbery and leaves and kind of vine work around to help with the theming of all this. It's looking pretty awesome over here. At this drink stand in the Sting Alley, they had one of the monsters from A Quiet Place lit up on this window back here. Looks like it was maybe just a light or something that they turned off. I got this shot here from my buddy Kevin's video, kind of showing what it looked like. We'll get another look at this during the day, now that it's a little bit brighter than the last time we were here. And over here by Fast and the Furious, we've got our portal for the Sweets house. Really excited for this one. I think this house should be a lot of fun. We've got a few quick updates over here in the Blumhouse scare zone in the San Francisco area. They've added some purge theming, some barrels and stuff like that over here. They've got these signs kind of strewn about the whole scare zone here. And they have these purge barrels kind of strewn about the whole scare zone as well. And that is going to be it for the San Francisco Blumhouse area, just these barrels and a couple of signs. Until they prove otherwise, I'm going to keep referring to this as the Peacock Bar, but they've added a little bit of theming out in front of this stage here. Some plants, just I don't know, theme it out. Who knows what this is going to have to do with the actual bar, but we'll find out soon enough. Looks like they've also added this black scrim to the truss work as well to help hide it so it doesn't stand out as much. They've got it roped off this time so we can't walk behind lumbards, but we can see they've added a little bit of that theming over here as well. We've got this plant over here, this little miniature palm tree or whatever this is. Over here behind lumbards, we've got a little bit of theming to these bars. Want to Haunt Fanta theming, pretty interesting stuff. I'll have to wait and see. Looks like they've also added some lighting to the undersides of the bars as well. Looks like we've got the it's like an orange, maybe pink lighting under there. That's what it looks like. Over here by the Amity bathrooms, they have added in some lights into the light post here. We've got a blue one out here by the road, or I'm sorry, a pink one out here. And by the bathrooms themselves, my buddy Kevin pointed out that there are blue ones in there. So yeah, the colors from the icons this year, blue and pink. Over here by the Nightmare Fuel stage, it looks like they've added a couple of pieces of vertical truss work here. Looks like they changed the light bulbs out here as well on these little lights. We've got a green and a red one. This is definitely the theme for these food and beverage booths, this Want to Haunt Fanta stuff. Not sure how I feel about it, but I guess they got to get their money from somewhere, some kind of sponsorships, right? Over here at these house entrances, the portals by the Nightmare Fuel stage, they have added in these monitors to display the wait times for the houses. And over here on these lights by Men in Black, they've added those in here as well. The pink, I think it's green, but it looks kind of, it's probably going to be bluish, greenish to match up with the icons. Yeah, they've got these colored lights all over this area, the World Fairs area by Men in Black and the Nightmare Fuel stage. And over here by the Men in Black bathrooms, we've got another portal that'll lead you to the house that's behind this area, the Sprung Tent House. Over here by the Quickie Mart and the Simpsons ride, they've added another house portal. So this is really, really new for this year. Probably going to lead us back through this area, backstage, back to the Sprung Tent houses back there. But yeah, we got a portal over here. So this is definitely something new for this year. Got a little bit of some different artwork on this one, but it's still the Fanta Want to Haunt bar. It's definitely the theme for all of these food and drink booths here. I really like this artwork. This is pretty cool, but man, if you get in close, it starts breaking apart on there pretty quick. Not the greatest quality, but yeah, I like this piece of artwork. It's pretty cool. It does look kind of AI generated though. I hope it's not. And now that we have made our way around the park back to New York, we're gonna take a quick walk through here. There's a few small updates to look at. Over here by this Blood Eagle stand, they've tarped it up and added some of these barricades out front. I have a feeling there's probably some body strung up there in between those eyelets, and they've had to cover it up. Too gruesome for the day guests. Oh yeah, there's definitely a body or something strung up in there. A few small updates over here at the Brazen Bull. They've added some chains up there at the top. A little bit of theming up there. And then we've also got this pickle barrel here. That's interesting. Over here at the Aim and Maim, they've added a few small pieces. We've got various arrows stuck throughout it now. They've added a few small little set pieces here with, you know, fruits or whatever, arrows stuck in them. A little bit of a better view in the daytime than when we were here last time. And my buddy Kevin just pointed out that this bucket has some water in it, a little pump down there. There's a little tube right there, so it's gonna be pretty cool. There'll be water shooting out of there into the bucket from the arrow that went into the barrel. Cool stuff. Couple small details to the braking wheel. It looks like they've added a few crows and ravens to the top up here. I think there's a few more than there was when we were here the other night. A few small details over here on the Torture Fair, the main stage. We've got this little table here with the velour and the flowers on it. And then up here in the casket thing in the mouth, we can see a red light up there. So that's gonna be lit up. That'll be pretty cool looking. Over here by the Ghostbusters firehouse, we've got one of the portals set up for whatever house is going to be back here. And over here by Jimmy Fallon, we've got the portal set up for the house that'll be back here behind that. We've got a little bit of test lighting going on over here at this food booth, the Ivan's food booth. We didn't see that last time we were here. I just noticed the little mini puffs, little marshmallow man up there. That's pretty cool. And at the Frozen Empire food booth, they've added some cool theming up here. We've got the Ghostbuster symbol, and we've got a Slimer up there. It's pretty awesome. Over here at the Transformers bar, we've got that same Fanta graphics and theming here. Over here in the Music Plaza section, we've got the portal for the house that'll be back there. Over here, back by the Rip Ride Rocket in front of Despicable Me, we've got the portal for the house that will be back there. Really excited seeing all these portals. It gets me so amped up for the event. And now that it has stopped raining, we can take a look at these few small additions they've added up here to the front piece of truss work here in the production central area. They've added this velour to the bottoms of these pieces of truss work here. And that is going to do it for today's Horror Nights update video. We are only like 9 or 10 days away from the event. 9 days, I think. So it is going to be here before we know it. I'll be back next week to get some final construction updates, and we'll also take a look at the tribute store that's about to drop. Really excited. As always, if you have made it this far, thank you for hanging out, and we will see you next time.